Just dropped off Jen at one of her sessions, massage therapy, and now get to run some errands. Kind of a typical thing for me. So we're gonna run out and probably go to the bank and try to find something interesting to do. Got about an hour to kill, so keeping myself busy. Other than that, it's been another really warm day for December. 61 degrees right now, according to the car. So it is not December here in Kansas. Oh yeah, we're passing by one of the developments where I did the advertising work for them. Did some banners here. So it's interesting to drive around town and you kind of randomly run into things that you designed, or projects or buildings. Maybe I'll do that. I think I might run out and find something on that side of town that I've done and snap off a few shots so that you guys can see what it's like to be an architect when the things you do, the projects you design, keep reappearing randomly, because it's like, oh yeah, I did that. In fact, now that I think of it, I can come up here and there's a project here just a few blocks. I'll go change lanes here, go and snap up a few shots so you guys can see. See you in a second. So here's one recovery place here at Johnson Mental Health Center. You can see that's a new facility that we did many years ago. Johnson County Mental Health. Nice there. Also did a renovation to the entrance. Right here, new ramp and entrance. Pretty cool. They've also done a new parking lot. Another project I did was the bank that's coming up here just a little ways at the end of Shawnee Mission Parkway. And it's got a very prominent location. In fact, I'll jump off here so we can get a closer look. First National Bank. A massive renovation of an existing medical building. Pretty cool. That was a fun one to do. Well, just made it to the bank, and looks like I've got enough time to take us out to Bonner Springs. I'm over here on the west side of town, so I'm going to zip us over there and we can check out a few more projects I've worked on. Nice looking diversion. Here's Bonner Springs. the high school. Physical education. And my favorite, Clark Middle School. And the library. We're coming up on the district office building. Looks like they've cut down some of the trees. That's different. And of course, the improvements to the sports facility. Concession stand, press box, ticket covers, just overall improvements. That was fun to do. Yeah, Bonner Springs was a really enjoyable project. I mean, a lot of different buildings, really good client, great interaction with everyone. It was fun. Even dealing with just interesting problems that they would have, like how do you serve the entire football turnout from a actually fairly small concession stand. So interesting design problems. I liked it. I'm going to take us by Bonner Springs Elementary. Did some rendering work and concept and early design for this project. It was fun. It was an addition. I think it was the second edition we did. So that'll be neat to see. And it's just about time to get back and pick Jennifer up, because I've got just enough time to get there. This is a fun little outing on a, again, very warm December day here in Bonner Springs. And actually, to close out, I think I'll swing by real fast and show some images of the bank and some renovations to their old high school building. So I think I'll run us by that just so we can see. Here we go. Now next to the Main Street Credit Union and Union Bank. Really spruced up the entrance there. And then the old high school renovation, which is pretty cool. And it doesn't seem like much, but up here on the right, with all the whirligigs and interesting bric-a-brac, as they would call it, is Moon Marble. Really cool place to go. They make marbles, they have a lot of vintage toys. Just really cool stuff. That is well worth a visit. Right there. Well, like I said, it's really cool to drive around and find or happen upon projects you've done. And once you have quite a few out there, it's kind of surprising, because you're like, oh yeah, I did that. Or, oh yeah, we're coming up on one. And so just drive around town with friends and stuff. You can point over and say, oh yeah, hey, that's one I did. A lot of times you can share the stories of what it was like to work on it. Or you'll be talking to people and they'll say, oh yeah, I just was over there on that side of town, and you'll say, oh yeah, I did a project over there. So, all in all, it's pretty cool. But I'm glad I got to share it with some of you guys, and you can check it out. And if you're ever in the Kansas City area, I could make a list. did Edwardsville Elementary School Edition, which is basically to the left. Old Town Edwardsville is down to the right. Well, left Bonner Springs and heading back to pick up Jen. Glad I could show off a few of my projects. Glad you guys came along to check them out. Pretty quick. Kind of squeezed a lot into about half an hour of driving around. So I'll try to do another one of these because a few people have asked me to show off some of my works, and it's just kind of neat to drive around and, hey, there's one of my projects. So cool stuff like that. So keep watching. I'll try to post some more. Thanks.